Hey guys, now that we have the workbench here on the ground, we have all the dowels and everything else driven in. We've already sanded up the top to a rough 120. The next thing we need to do is start laying out all of my bench dog holes. And this is something that I actually did a lot of thinking about. Typically whenever I do bench dog holes, I grab a piece of pegboard, but currently I actually had none inside the shop. So how I decided to lay these out was to use a T-square and just mark every 4 inches and make reference marks going all the way along the bench. And then I kind of just squared off all the marks with the T-square and my framing square and kind of got everything lined up. This doesn't have to be perfectly as square as the rest of my workbenches that do have the pegboard layout, but after checking this, after getting everything drilled out, which you guys will see later on, everything ends up being perfectly square. So you don't always have to grab a parf guide or a sheet of pegboard to lay out your MFT style top. It just, takes a little bit more time to lay everything out and get everything as accurate as you want it to be. The first thing I'm going to do though before I switch over to my 3/4 inch bit is to come back with a small 1/4 inch bit. You want your bit to be smaller than the point on your Forstner and or your paddle bit. That way your paddle bit can still center on whatever mark that you already have. But by having a hole that's already drilled perfectly plumb, it actually helps guide your paddle bit or your Forstner bit down perfectly plumb. So it just makes it a lot easier, locates everything else, so that way you don't have to worry about your bit wandering as you go and switch over to your 3/4 inch bit, which is something that we're going to tackle in the next video. Another couple secrets that we are going to add right here on the vice jaw and the bench dogs directly in front of it. We're going to add pop-up bench dogs. It's going to be something that's going to be pretty cool. First time making them. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely stay tuned to the build videos on the channel. And if you guys have enjoyed, let me know down below. Please leave me a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.